Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Friday early evening or late afternoon episode of Ted's Booze Cellar with me, your most gracious host, Ted. It is currently 5:23 on the 17th of July 2020, so I hope I'm finding you all in a good state of mental, physical, financial, and just general well-being. If I am not, I hope things get better very promptly, and obviously that we all get to go back to our normal lives before this whole lockdown thing began. So hopefully we can get through this. But anyway, on to the drink of today. Now, this weekend we're doing another series of drinks from the same brewery, except this time it's not from Hackabshore like it was last weekend. Instead, this time we're doing something a little bit more, well, indie, I guess you could say. Because this week we're looking at some crafty sort of like ales from our old friends at Tiny Rebel. Now, you guys may remember from one of the recent videos that I did about a couple of weeks ago that I did on another drink from Tiny Rebel, which was the Stay Puffed Porter that they did, which was like an espresso marshmallow flavoured porter. It's quite strong, it was 9%, it was decent, but it was very, very powerful stuff. So today we're going to be taking a look at something from them that's slightly weaker at least. So today we're taking a look at their Easy Livin Pale, which is a session pale ale, only 4.3% ABV. So this would be a nice one to get a bit of a alcohol buzz, but not enough to like knock you off your socks. So hopefully it should be nice enough just to sort of have a couple of, end of a long day of work, or maybe with a burger or something. So it says its colour is of a bright pale. Its nose, as in the smell, is of citrus and mango, which I'm very looking forward to. And its taste is of citrus mixed with tropical and a smooth texture. So that's very promising. That's what I look for in my pale ales. Generally, I like them to have a mangoey taste with a citrusy tint and a smooth finish. So that's very encouraging. But then again, I've had some nice pale ales that haven't been like that. So I'm open to really anything, quite honestly. And then it says here, we have one rule: never just make vanilla ice cream. I don't get it. Well, maybe someone can let me know what they mean by that in the comment section below. But anyway, so yeah, I'm interested to try this. Gotta say, I really like the design of this can. It gives off that sort of like neon 80s vibe of, easy living, as it says here, on like a California beach or something. So yeah, very nice. I'll give that a 9 out of 10. Yeah, it looks good. So let's give ourselves a good sniff of this to see what it's like. Hopefully it smells as good as it looks. Oh yeah, I do smell a bit of that fruit saladiness there, a bit of that citrus and mango. That does actually smell really nice. Yeah, no, that does smell good. The smell is quite mild, but definitely does have that distinctive like smell of mango mashed up and pureed with like a hint of citrusiness in it. So yeah, that smells good. Give it a 10 out of 10 for the smell, because it doesn't feel too strong either. So yeah, I'm very encouraged by that. But before we taste it, we'll have ourselves a quick palate cleanser of water. And then on to the drink of today. So, bottoms up, and I hope we all have a great weekend. Okay, so I'm not getting so much of the citrusiness in the taste, but it does have like a really nice tropically taste throughout, overlaying this very nice like juicy, summery pale ale sort of taste. So it's like it is very light and refreshing. It's not like hoppy or anything at all. It's just like a very clear, refreshing, juicy sort of like pale ale. And I would say it's like the actual like finish of the drink, like the texture of it could be slightly smoother, but I've definitely had pale ales that have been harder to sort of like swallow down than this. So the finish of this is actually pretty good. It just could be slightly smoother, and I feel like usually, like, I would probably say, like, the lack of the citrusiness in the underlying part of the taste would be a bit of a downgrade, but honestly it doesn't really impact the flavour of this too much. Like, it's not really citrusy at all in its taste, but it's still pretty nice. You've just got a good standard juicy pale ale here with a really nice flavouring of, like, mixed tropical fruits throughout, and it sort of blends into that taste quite seamlessly. So yeah, no, this is very, very competently brewed, and it's a very, very smooth, both in its flavour and its texture as well in general. So yeah, no, that's very impressive. I got this for what was it? That was it. So, this was £2.59 from the Wine Barrel on Western Road in Hove. So I would say, for the quality of this, that is actually a pretty reasonable price. So yeah, definitely. I would actually probably consider getting a few of these again for myself in the future, because I like my IPAs and APAs, but I think I probably prefer juicy pale ales like this a little bit more, just slightly. But no, this is still very, very nice though. So yeah, I'm going to get some more of this in the future. Weirdly enough, there's also like weird sort of like vanilla-y aftertaste sort of at the end of it, which is weirdly, which I didn't expect, but it's actually it really ties together the flavours really well. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this. I'll give it a an 8.75 out of 10. I feel like it probably could have been a 9, just for like the finish of the drink, maybe needing to be a little bit smoother, and the finish of the taste does go a little bit sort of all over the place, but even still, like, it doesn't really impact the competency and the enjoyment of this drink too much. So I would still say this is an excellent juicy pale ale, and I'm glad to give it an 8.75 out of 10. It thoroughly deserves that rating. Definitely a buy, definitely going to get some more of this for myself in the future. And yeah, I hope you guys will be interested to try it as well, because this is a really good relaxation decompression drink. So yeah, definitely well recommended. Well done again, Tiny Rebel. You guys have done me a solid again. So if any of you liked this video, leave a like, share and subscribe. And if you want to check out any of my other online shenanigans or anything like that, I'll leave the links to all of my social medias and other YouTube channels in the video description below. And you know, if you guys have any suggestions for a future episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar, check out the previous episodes I've done. And if nothing that you're suggesting has popped up before on this show, leave your suggestions in the comments section below. But anyway, until next time, I've been your most gracious host, Ted. Have fun, stay safe with whatever you're doing, wash your hands, take a mask with you when you go to the shops, drink responsibly, know your limits, and I'll see you guys next time at the bar on Ted's Booze Cellar.